Be aware we found an entrance, so you might want to pay attention.
Look at the lights over there. Might be getting close.
It's up ahead.
Dave mentioned something about motor holes in front of the compound, so do be careful.
Okay.
Yes,
We're gonna play the but not bad. A lot on the plate, but not bad. How are you?
a good spot.
Doing good too. Had a long day, but a productive one. It's always good. Oh, they have a bird.
Question is, where did he put the hole?
Oh, it's definitely the place.
Oh.
Yes, it is the place. That's where Bishop got stuck. That's so funny.
And we're sure this is their house. I don't see any indications that it's specifically them.
I agree.
I wonder
Oh,
what led them to the conclusion that it was correct.
that is a good point.
I also don't know where he would have gotten stuck and needed to...
Look above.
Oh, but it looks fine to me, so they've repaired it?
Probably.
Perhaps.
Well, anyone want to blow on the horn? Knock? Something?
I was gonna echo.
Ouch.
That's a really loud horn to have in such a contained space.
That hurts. A lot.
In a cave, that's not ideal.
Oh. I also just realized the dragon statue next to us.
I still hear it. Is it still going?
It's over for me. I think that's
it's
just ringing in your ears.
But you wanted to make sure that you hear it again. Is that what you're asking?
Quiet. Pay attention. Madame, it's Damien. I wish to have an audience with you. I come in peace.
I suppose they are not here.
Unfortunate.
There you are.
Well, that would be unfortunate.
Spicy.
Greetings.
Hello.
Up here.
How may we help you?
Buff.
We are just visiting. We were exploring potential housing opportunities in the neighborhood. What can you tell us about this place? Do you like it?
It's nice on my eyes.
Indeed, you seem to be doing quite well for yourself. We couldn't help but notice that there are some strange notes on your notice board. Apparently, our friend caused you some damages. We wanted to offer compensation for whatever he broke. He sent us on his behalf.
I see.
I think
And
he's
what
the one
compensation
that got a
will-
little bit stuck.
Indeed,
What
an unfortunate
compensation are
accident.
you suggesting?
We are willing to pay you with gold, but if there is anything else you might require, please do let us know. We can discuss it.
Are you seeking an audience with the lady of the house?
Indeed, we heard that she resides here, and I met her before. I don't know if the two of us have met before. I cannot quite see your face.
Yes, I recognize your voice.
Then you know who I am.
Do you all want to come in, or is it just you?
Why don't you come outside? I don't wish to intrude on the sanctity of your household with my entire group.
If that's the case, then you can come in. You can bring one other if you wish.
Very well. Brother.
Of course.
Quite a nice place you have here.
It occurred to me they could have smuggled me in their pocket.
It suits our needs. Please come up. Tell me about your friend who broke our wall.
He is quite a moron. A mere simpleton. A human. They cannot really be trusted. I think he was just snooping around. You know how
I'm
peop-
sure he had an agenda.
Yes, you know how people are in
Most
these
people do.
lands. They hear a mention of someone being a vampire, and then they go and investigate them. Oh, this is nice.
Indeed.
Oh, I really like this.
Come on in. Take a seat.
Take it the lady of the house is also around, or is it just you?
She is home. She is disposed at the moment, but I will let her know that you're here. Take a seat and relax.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You know, I'm hearing you from server room. You can make Samantha.
Yes, my lady. Please, this way.
Oh, this is dangerous. They most likely know that we're after them. Ooh, fancy. Greetings.
Greetings, Damien. What do owns me the visit?
Do you want the truth, or do you want the official story?
Well, any story would be good to start with. As
Very
I don't
well.
know why you're.
You don't know why we're around.
No.
You see, we heard some rumors. Apparently, there is a group of vampires hunting where Cliffwatch used to be, gathering blood, also from people of Aramor and the Witchers. I don't suppose you would have something to do with that, wouldn't you?
Gathering blood, you mean? Like drink or gathering?
Gathering,
Like-
not just hunting. Gathering in vials.
No, I will have nothing to do with that.
I figured as much. It didn't exactly sound like your modus operandi.
No, it's actually not my mode of operating. I hunt to feed, and only for that purpose. I don't gather. I prefer my food fresh.
And I respect that. You see, I hope that you didn't mistake my cold reaction to your second visit as something dismissive. Unfortunately, we constantly have spies around, especially these days, who try to use anything against us to, of course, dismiss us and to turn us into targets, even though we're just trying to coexist as peacefully as possible with the rest of these lands.
Well, for myself, I don't know really much to tell you. I've been meeting one of your elder, Madame Isabelle, who told me that she was having some problems with some regular attacks. Your nephew had that. He was always nice with everyone and didn't have any bad blood with anyone, but still was getting mainly attack. Mainly because of what he is and not who he is. I proposed some help, as I don't really appreciate the thought of vampires to be hunted down for what they are. But you told me you don't need any, so I'm quite surprised of you running back to my door right now.
It is true. Let me start with this. I envy you.
What do you mean you envy me?
Back in the day, we used to be the same. We used to hunt when we were hungry. We didn't care who it was. Everyone was a potential meal. We didn't care for the consequences. We didn't care who might be missing them. We didn't care how strong they might be. Actually, that's not true. The more fight they put up, the more enjoyable the meal was. The good old days. Unfortunately, our numbers dwindled. These cattle started forming up alliances, organizing each other, and eventually they put up more fight than we were able to deal with without suffering great losses. So we were forced to transition into more of a cautious approach. I understand how ridiculous that notion must sound to you. But alas, it allowed us to survive. That is our main goal, survival. But with you around, you might be correct. Our numbers are growing. And we have the upper hand. And I can tell you for a fact that even though I advise caution, there are others in my household who would want nothing more than to show this cattle what we're capable of. Isn't that right, Drake?
Well, I can't say that I agree totally. For myself, I don't hunt everyone. I feed off blood from mortal race. And not any mortal race, so only humans, dwarves, elves, this type of humanoid. I don't particularly enjoy the taste of a beast folk. So we are me and my house are kinda dependent of them to live. And believe me, I've been going around, mortal race, there is not that many. So it makes even it more difficult because half of the clans are zoos. It means they have a tiny bit of everything in them. Like, you have werewolves hanging out with vampires, you have... doesn't make any sense. So, anyway.
Indeed, these are trying times.
But the thing is, we are dependent of them to live. We don't want to kill them. Actually, it will be counterproductive, as We are kind of dependent of them to live to feed us. Otherwise, if I don't get feed from blood from a person every four days, I'm slowly losing my sanity and becomes more in a feral stage, incapable of speech, incapable of memories, and more I stay in that stage, more bestial I will be, and until I fulfill my primal needs, survive and feed.
I understand.
This is how we function in this house, and we don't have any secrets about it because this is actually what we are. Now, we're not here to go and savage and rampage on humans, like I told you, because it would be counterproductive, because if there is none, I will lose myself too. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
So,
You're doing what you have to do to survive, just like us.
exactly. Now I heard, and I had confirmation in front of your house, not later than a few days ago, that Witchers, I've been having a very long conversation with him, with Waylon,
Ooh.
of the school, of the, I don't remember the name.
Mongoose. Lady.
Yes, exactly. Who told me I hunt and kill these creatures and ends up because they are evil creatures, and this is what I do. So, yes, of course I'm gonna go, because I'm not gonna wait that they kill one of mine, or even myself, before doing anything.
Of course. You protect your family. You take care of them. Just like me.
Exactly. This reason why I came to you, because I heard that your kin was attacked by someone who was particularly against vampires, to which I offer help with, because actually, to me, this is objective similars after all. You don't want your family to be killed as much as I don't want mine. To which you basically told me to fuck off. So I'm asking you again, what are you doing here?
You're correct. I did just that. But I did it for your own protection. We have many enemies, and we are constantly being watched. There are many.
I personally don't have many enemies. I've been feeding of bloods from mortals every 4 days since I'm here, and my spawn here can tell you that. Did we had any problems of that? We lure someone out, feed of him, leave him nice and well. He could even walk away from us. We did what we had to do to survive. They understood it. We don't have any bad blood with anyone right now.
Madame Serhild, are you aware?
Except the Witchers.
Of course. Who doesn't have some sort of a conflict with the Witchers? But, what I'm trying to say, are you aware of this vampire, this abomination named Jameson?
Well, I met this Jamison once. Went exactly what I did to you and your family. Hey, hi, I'm vampire also. We are same kin. Would be better to protect each other. I come from a land where vampires have been attacked and vampires allied together to face off and won. Anyway, he told me exactly the same thing as you do. Fuck off. So, I mean, if vampires doesn't need any help in any way, well, I mean, all good for you.
You misunderstand. We do need your help. But we can only get it if we keep you alive. But right now, we have no other choice but to ask for it. This Jameson, he made a deal with the devil himself. He is now way more powerful than he originally was when we were hunting him. At first, he was hunting us. He came by our house every day, threatening all our friends, allies, family members. If we decided to strike any kind of deal with you and your household, he would have surely attacked you too, and we couldn't take that risk. Same with all the other tribes. Aramor, the Witchers, Dormant Flame, Crimson Coven. They are all trying to destroy us. Fueled by the poison of the red devils, who is constantly spreading rumors about us. Any kind of association with us is dangerous, and we tried to buy you more time. I knew that one day our alliance will be inevitable, because we will have no other choice but to fight side by side. And that is why I'm here. I know that you don't trust me. You shouldn't. And I'm not requiring you to. I am simply here to ask you to give us a chance to make amends. Soon, we'll be hosting a masquerade ball. It will be a social gathering where everyone will be masked. We will not know each other's identity, and that will be a unique opportunity for you and us to get to know our targets, to figure out who to hunt for and who to avoid. We would be most honored if you could join us there. It will be a safe spot, far from our base.
Me, I still have a question. I have a question.
Of course.
What's changed? What did change in the space of last night, where you basically told me that you didn't need anything from any of the vampires, including me and my house? And
Well,
now, what changed?
The vampire Jamison, he struck a deal with the devil yesterday. He will start
And
hunting
can I ask
all
you?
the vampires in these
also-
lands, not just us. When he's done with us, he will go after you, because our kind is the only one who can pose him any threat. He knows this.
And this Jamison, me, I met him once. Weird that he make a deal with anyone, because he told me, I'm working on my own, I'm working on my own. He repeated many times.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Well, I mean, people can change their mind. Not normally, not so quickly, but people can change their mind.
Not when you sign a deal with the devil himself. If you don't trust me, that's fine. But I would advise
No, but
you.
I mean, why Jamison would attack vampires when he's actually a vampire? That's what strike me the most. When, I mean, don't there is enough people in the lands? I mean, to go after your own kin where you fight to. I mean, we are not creatures like anyone else.
Tell me,
Yeah,
Madame Seria,
doesn't make sense.
do you like to share your meal? Or would you prefer to have it all for yourself?
Well, I mean, if there is enough food for everyone, I don't mind sharing. I mean, it's not like I need to feed every day. There is enough people
And
all
once
around
these
for us to
demons,
feed.
once these demons eradicate all our livestock, and there is very little of it left, what will happen then?
Yes, that's another problem, and that I can agree on. Like, if the livestock disappear, it's not good for us.
And since he's now with them, he must be dealt with. But we cannot allow him to split us apart. We would be an easy target. That is why the situation changed. And that is why I'm here. But I am merely one of the voices of our family. I encourage you to hear out the others. I brought my own brother with me. If you wish to talk to Madame Isabel or anyone else from our household, our place is once again open to you. You may visit us at any point.
Yes, we have spoke briefly before. I have met you when I told you to wait for Madame Isabel. And yes, this Jameson is a large issue because he's an abomination. He's a renegade. He's a feral. He's more of a problem than a solution to anything. And frankly, the main concern we have in these lands is the amount of rumors, the amount of whispers, the amount of other groups that are attempting to enact up any problem, and it includes those vampires. That includes anyone else that is an undead or any other evil creature. But clearly they can't handle Jameson. And therefore, we will have to be the ones that do it.
Well, for myself, I haven't directly been contacted with the devils, and I absolutely have no idea what they plan. I just witnessed something yesterday, like they were talking in front of, what was the name of the place we were last night, like in G2, like where Chris live anyway. It was a conversation based on no,
Hello,
you're
Burrito.
evil, no, you're more evil than me, but you see, is as evil as me because you do that, blah blah blah. After
Hello,
they
Hunger.
fight, the other one say, okay, you don't want to yield, where are we gonna come and we're gonna fight again? But they didn't even say what they stand for, what they wanted. So could you give an upgrade a bit of what do they want actually? What do they ask from these people?
Wait, was there a question in that I wasn't fully understanding? Do you mind asking it again if it is?
What do they devils want? They want to just eradicate, plain and simple. They don't want to like enslave them or some. What do they want? Because if they, I'm not sure that ruling over stack of ashes is in their interest. No, devils normally wants to strike deals against souls. What's they gonna do if there are not any souls left?
That is a good question. A very good one. Only someone very wise, such as yourself, could figure that out. We are but soldiers. But I am sure that there are those who will figure out that answer. Hopefully with your help, we'll be able to get to the bottom of it.
Well, for myself, we talk a lot about rumors and whispers and everything. It's true that in my house,
soldiers.
well, there is no much to hide if there is no secrets, and we don't have any secrets. We are what we are, and we survive as it. But like I say, I didn't take really well that I extended my hand kindly to you, and then you literally told me to fuck off.
I understand, madame. You must also understand this. I am not easy to trust or to make meaningful connections. Trust me, what I said haunted me ever since. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was the face of your disappointment, your confusion. You allowed us help, assistance. That is what you offered. And I spat in your face. I should have done this instead.
Yeah, that would have been good. And
What
I'm not asking anyone to heal, like I told you. I'm not a queen, and I'm not wishing for any power. I'm wishing for the security of my family. Rise up, Damien. There is no need for such courtesy. I'm queen of nothing. I have no lands. I'm humbling coming here as Cyril von Heller.
That you might be. You might be a simple scholar, just trying to protect her family. But I see you as something much more than that. I see you as hope for our family.
Damien, get on your feet. Are you seriously going to stoop to this level? I am going to be very clear. I am done with this charade. It is a thing to be what we are, and to gather what you want. But your actions are making whispers and rumors happen to where not one, but several groups are now blaming us
Damn it.
and are planning on attacks potentially to eradicate us.
Calm
so before
down.
we are going to kneel, don't even start.
They said it wasn't them. And we know for a fact that there are others trying to impersonate vampires. Just to ruin our good reputation. Save your anger for our enemies, our true enemies. If they wanted to discredit us or even eliminate us, they had plenty of chances to do so. So show them some courtesy.
My currency lays simple. I do not kneel for any other vampire that is not our family. Neither should you.
And no one is asking you to.
I apologize for my momentary weakness that I experienced in your presence, my lady.
It's okay. It's okay. But I mean, you're always gonna have rumors and whispers because unfortunately people have not very much of those things to do. We are what we are, and we always gonna raise whispers, rumors, no matter what you're gonna do, no matter. But words are just words. Actions are important. If people are coming to your house and attacking
That was amazing.
members of your
He was
family,
so angry.
and I know for a fact, because Madame Isabel told me, it happens, then you should worry. But you shouldn't lose your time with rumors, whispers, or I don't know. For me, personally, people can tell whatever they say. I do what I do, and I don't hide from who I am. Neither should you.
You're correct. And I thank you for those words of wisdom and encouragement. I'll try to embrace them to the best of my abilities. But for now, we have taken enough of your time. I must thank you for your hospitality, and I do hope that you will visit us soon. Madame Isabel is looking forward to speaking to you again.
Well, when did you say your masquerade ball was taking place?
I believe it will be happening on Friday, this Friday. We will send you a letter with specific details, if you do not mind.
Yes. Well, I'm sure me and my house will be happy to attend, and perhaps with sometimes we should have a conversation again once furthermore will pass, because right now, like you said, it's been a bit too quick between yesterday and today on the change of look. I mean, I like people who knows what they stand for and stick with it. Because I don't like to be with windmills, you know.
Understandable. Trust takes time.
And the action are the most important. Like, I like people to do what they are gonna to say. Me, if I learn something, I much older than I look like. And if I learn something between all these years, is don't ever promise what you can't deliver.
I promise that we will deliver. You have my word.
Well, we'll see. First, we will attend to this balances, what's going on. For myself, I will try to know, get more about what's going on, because I'm sure that you and me are not the only leaders of the house of vampires house. There is many, and we don't know how many, and they could be even more arriving tomorrow and stuff. But what I'm standing for is our kin needs to survive against people like the witchers, who puts like a mission above everything else to hunt us down and destroy our race.
Agree.
So if we could agree on that, then we can speak in the future. But yes, now I was ready to offer my hand yesterday. Now I will be much more reticent to do it, as I'm sure you can understand.
Understandable.
Well, it was a nice talk. Nice to meet you, Draven. And I will let Aelon accompany you at the door, and you can count on our presence at the ball if we can make it. But we will make sure to try to make it.
Absolutely. We very much appreciate your hospitality. You have a beautiful home. Oh?
Yes, thank you. Well, also credits go to Alien here, who's been doing a fantastic job with it. I'm very pleased.
Please, give our regards to your architect. They did a masterful job.
Yes, well, it's right behind you.
You have done a masterful job.
Please, Alien, could you accompany this mister outside, and I wish you a pleasant and safe travels back home.
Farewell, my lady, until we see each other again.
Yes. Have a good night.
I'm curious.
Yes.
How often do you practice flattery?
Never. I'm not really good with it.
I can tell.
But I speak from the heart.
We have no hearts.
Does he become bone? Is that how this works?
Maybe that's why I am so terrible at it.
Yes. No. I will share the dark pen with my bone and bury Bishop behind.
Oh,
Thank you
It's mine.
for allowing us out.
I understand.
Farewell.
welcome back.
I'm sure we'll see
Have
each
a
other
good
again
time.
soon.
Look after yourselves.
We're done here.
Gotta leave now.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Sorry, Javen. Oh dear.
Seems to be quite in a hurry.
Perhaps.
Usually Darcy, you want to go get a bone with the dog.
Bone!
Oh no.
I guess we're going down. Let's go.
Oh fuck, not that kind of vampire.
He looks so peaceful. Let's just leave him here.
Oh,
Idiot.
looks like you're that kind of vampire.
You all know there's a path, right?
I mean, we know, yes. The dog has run off to get the floating bone. He's probably going to die. Say your farewells.
Let's find a spot where we can talk.
Oh, that's the
So
bone
I
you
was
wanted?
quite surprised that they came out alive.
Trust me, it wasn't easy.
Hmm. Every time we go to hunt, we never get to hunt. I'm just gonna...
Well,
I even brought a
sometimes
food.
it's not needed.
Yeah.
Tell me, Amaya, how many explosives did you bring?
A few.
Well, maybe you
We
should have
have
said so. Before.
Aslan brought them, not me.
And do you know how many of them were in their base? Because I didn't.
2.
Yes, but we only learned
no.
that after entering their home. It was entirely possible there was just
Before.
one person in there.
We
This
knew
was a
this
scouting mission.
before.
We needed more information.
What information? Brother.
They could have a whole coven in there. What if you'd walked in there to all of us? To the amount of people that we have?
You know what,
This
Draven?
is why we have scouts.
We were the scouts. And if you think you can take care of them all, then go right ahead. Take Amaya's explosives. Feel
I'm
free.
not a
Exactly
fool.
did they say?
We have a large group.
We will fill you in. Alright, this place is good. Make sure there is no one listening to us.
Maybe further out in the field so no one can hide behind the rocks right there.
Very well.
Yeah, that out here is good. Even if they're hiding in the rocks, they shouldn't be able to hear us.
This is not necessary, Aislinn. Hello, Sammy. Cleaning up. Don't be ridiculous. How could you even carry all this stuff with you?
Don't ask him. He cares a lot more than you would like to know.
He'll find out some.
So, the man who allowed us in is their architect. They have quite a place behind that gate. It isn't exactly well defended. I haven't noticed that many guards. However, that place is a death trap. If we wish to raid them, it will be easy. They will have nowhere to run.
No back entrance or anything that you could see.
Indeed. Nevertheless, could you hear
Did you see
that?
that too?
I'm just in anticipation. What did you see?
Alright, I'll catch up. I saw a man leave that where we just left on horseback.
Ask my
I-
nose.
Gone by
I
now.
don't think you could catch up. Oh dear.
Oh, he might be able to.
At any rate, she was there. I tried my best to charm her. so that she trusts us. There is no use in killing one or two of them. We need to take out an entire tribe. So, I tried my best to rekindle her option to ally with us, to invite her and her entire tribe on our doorstep. I also invited her to our masquerade ball, where we could discuss the details of this union. We also learned from them that they may not be those who have been hunting and spreading these rumors about us, or perhaps trying to imply that we are the ones collecting the blood from the inhabitants of Cliffwatch or Aramor.
I see.
There might be another player in this game. They seemed quite innocent, just trying to survive, like us, desperately looking for allies. They are naive, thinking that vampires should be on the same side. They don't even understand why Jameson is acting the way he's acting.
Do we know how many of them there are?
I would guess around 5 or 6. The two of them seem to have... they seem to be the ones who are around the most. But there is obviously more. And as I said, I would prefer to take them all out in one attack. And also, despite what Draven might say, I didn't exactly feel comfortable fighting them in their own home. Not knowing how many of them are there hiding. Not knowing how to get out of there. I wasn't aware we had any explosives with us. Perhaps next time we could plan our scouting mission a bit more. But we got what we needed. I know I promised to hunt. But I think this will be a bit more fun. If you do not agree, you may take those explosives, the rest of this group, and go finish the job. I, however, am extremely tired. I need to go have my rest.
Raven,
Yes.
what did you think about your conversation?
The conversation was filled with all of the charms from either side, trying to take away from the situation, because they clearly were understanding why we were there in some form, or at least suspicious. I was made aware that there are only 2 of them in their household. I've also made aware that they are causing large amount of our troubles. I've also made aware in the previous encounters that they only had 2 of them, because they came by with 2 of them. Every corner we have looked, there is 2. The only indicator there could be more is the amount of chairs. That is it. I could have easily threatened them in a way that would open the door and we have everyone else come in.
Actually, one of the times they came by the house, there were 3 of them. I don't know if the 3rd person was with them in household or just in company, but there have been 3 of them at least once or twice.
I saw at least 5 camels.
I see.
I understand, Draven. Trust me. I did want to deal with them. But I wasn't about to risk your life for such a stupid cause. We needed more information. We needed their trust. We may not have all of it, but at least there is a chance to get them all with one single attack.
Do you realize how your ideas, your long game, has caused us trouble before?
What?
Do I need
trouble?
to remind you what happened? You damn well know what trouble.
We're all still alive. We have some blood. And for the meantime, we are safe. That is all I was asked to do as an elder. When I accepted this mission, when I volunteered. If you have better ideas, then go right ahead. I'm not a leader.
The idea is right there. We have explosive. We have the people. Even if there are 5, we have more. Your ideas are always with too much restraint. Always playing safe. Whilst they are collecting blood from proper sources, they are out doing it. They are out without regret. They don't hide because they think their ways is right. Yet they are causing more and more trouble by the day.
Then let's put it to a vote. We have enough members here from both bloodlines. Who would like to finish the job? To knock on their door with explosives and to deal with them once and for all.
Oh, clearly I am on one side.
It is not a bad idea, it is a bad time. And I propose doing the exact same thing tomorrow. Draven still feels so strongly about it. And through his voice and actions, I would not follow any plan so much as getting a glass of water. It would made in that mindset.
I like that idea. At least now we know what we're up against.
I think they are reckless and they are foolish, and every minute that they are around, they will cause more problems for us. I also think any decision or tactics made in angst or anger are immediately set in motion with a detriment behind them. And if you feel the same and still have this animosity and anger in the same plan, within even 12 hours, I'll go in their swords with you, knowing that you feel it by level head. And I'll fight at your side with it.
As will I. Can you wait for tomorrow, Draven?
I might. I have one thing with that. If you want me to wait until tomorrow, there's one request. That's pretty much a non-negotiation.
Then ask.
Don't ever kneel again. Keep our pride, or I will take it from you.
He did what?
Really?
They can kill me. They can put me on my knees. But they can never take away my pride. Do you know what my source of pride is? I'm looking right at it. It's here and over there. My family is everything to me. This alliance is everything to me. That is what I'm proud of. To be on my knees means nothing to me, but it means a lot to those who get easily fooled. I would sacrifice anything to protect this alliance, and you know this.
Don't ever do it on my behalf again.
All mine.
Very well.
Other than that, great ass kissing.
Thank you. They do not need to know all the details. Let's go. We need to prepare for tomorrow.